Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, I am going to be taking you guys through the submission process for this hackathon. As we all know, the hackathon is quite coming to an end, and every project that has been built or has been worked on needs to be submitted. Alright, that aside, to begin our submission process, the first thing is to come to PlotSenseAI GitHub account. Then on this repository, PlotSenseAI-hackathon-submissions, while on this page, we go down to our README, to this README, and we scroll down to where it says submission process. All right. Now, step 1 says fill the submission form. Now, complete the Google form with the requirements: project title plus description, contact email, social profile links such as your Twitter and your LinkedIn. And also there's an important tag here which says you will receive a unique user ID such as this after you have submitted the form. Copy and keep the ID somewhere safe. It will be needed for the next steps below. All right, so let's begin. We're going to click on this link here, this Google form, so that we can fill our Google form. On the Google form, it says project submission form, PlotSenseAI Hackathon 2025. Now, please fill in your project details carefully. All sections are required. Now, note this important information. After submissions, you will see a unique user ID, something like this in the confirmation message. Copy and keep this user ID safe. It will be required in your project README file. And take note, incomplete submissions such as missing required fields or social follow confirmation. So if, for example, you miss there are required fields that are missing in your submissions, or you're not following PlotSense AI or Havilah Academy on their socials, it may result in disqualification. All right, let's begin. We'll tick on this box, record if this is the email you want to be included with the response. You add it, you tick the box. All right, now they said project title plus description. Now project title, the name of your project, and the description. All right, so I'll add the name here, PlotSense anomaly detection plugin. All right, then the description, I'll just give a paragraph so that I can write the description. So I already wrote this down somewhere. I just did a copy and paste. So when it gets to your turn, you add the description of your own project. All right, add the description of your project. All right, then they said your contact email address. So the contact email address is the same as this. That's my contact email address is the same. I'll be using this email address. All right, so let's go down and just paste this there. Now it says your Twitter profile, the link to your Twitter profile, also the link to your LinkedIn profile. This is the link to my Twitter profile and also LinkedIn profile. This is the link to my LinkedIn profile. All right, so now the final step here says follow confirmation. Have you followed Havilah Academy and PlotSense AI on all the required platforms? Failure to follow all may lead to disqualifications. All right, remember at the top here it says missing required fields or social follow confirmation. So if you are not following PlotSense AI and Havilah Academy on all their respective social platforms, this will result in disqualification. All right, so you have to follow this process step by step. All right, you have to follow this strictly. You have to follow this process strictly. All right, so because I have done mine already, I will just tick these boxes. All right, so I'll tick the box. I've followed PlotSenseAI on X. I've followed Havilah Academy on X. I have followed PlotSenseAI on YouTube. I've followed Havilah Academy on YouTube. Followed PlotSenseAI on LinkedIn. I've followed Havilah Academy on LinkedIn. All right, so I'll tick all the boxes or check all the boxes. All right. Next step, after doing all this, check if there are any missing fields. If there are none, all right, to click on submit. Now our project has been submitted. All right, see, project submitted successfully. Your unique user ID has been generated, and this is our unique user ID. So we're going to copy it and keep it somewhere safe because we'll be needing it in our README description. All right, copied. Now step 2 says create your project repository. Create a public GitHub repository with repository name PlotSenseAI-hackathon-your user ID. Right? Then include in your readme.md your unique user ID, project description, tech stack used, setup instruction, team members and roles, video demo link, see step 4 for details, social media post link, see step 5 for details. All right, so we'll head over to our own GitHub account so that we can create our GitHub repository with this requirement. All right. All right, head over to your GitHub account, click on the repositories tab, and click on new to create your new repository. All right, so when you tap on new, it's take you to this page. All right, let's create our repository. Remember the tag that was given to us creating our repository, PlotSenseAI-hackathon your user ID. So I'll be removing this to add my user ID. So this is my user ID 261. All right. Then you can add our description later. Remember to make your repository public. All right. Then the next step is next thing is to click on create repository. All right. So our repository has been created. And these are requirements that we will use to push our project to the project that we worked on to this GitHub repository. All right. All right. Remember from the description, it says that in your README, include in your README your unique user ID, project description, tech stack used, setup instructions, team members and roles, video demo link, and social media post links. All right. So on our README here, this is the project that we worked on. All right. This is the project name, PlotSense Anomaly Detection Plugin. This is our user ID. This is the project description, tech stack used, the setup instructions. All right, the video demo link, social post links, and team details. All right, so we have not yet made our post on our socials, on our Twitter and on our LinkedIn. All right, so that will be in step 4. Same thing with video demo link, that will be in step 5. All right, so we'll skip step 3 for now. So let's just head over to step 4 and do these 2 social media post and video demo link. Then we add those links here. So we'll do step 3 like second to the last. All right, so we'll do step 3 later. All right. All right, step 4 says video demo link. Create a 3 to 5 minutes demo video. So what he's trying to say is that create a 3 to 5 minutes demo video of your project. All right. Then upload to either YouTube or Google Drive. But remember, if you're uploading to YouTube, you have to make the video either public or unlisted. All right. Then add a link to your GitHub README and submission JSON. So all right, this link will be added to that README file I just showed you in our VS Code. So the link will be added here. All right. Then the submission JSON will be in step 3. All right. So let's head over. I've already done a demo video of this project. I'll just upload it to our social platform. So for me, I'll be going with the Google Drive. All right, I'll go with Google Drive so that but you can still go with YouTube if you want. All right, but I'll go with Google Drive. That's my preferred option. All right, now I'm on my Google Drive. All right, so I remember I've already made my demo video concerning my projects. I've made the 5 minutes demo video of my project. All right, so I will upload the video here now. So to upload on Google Drive, click on new, click on file upload. All right, then this is the video I will uploading. So wait for the video to get done with uploading. All right, our video has been uploaded. All right, so what we need to do is to get the link to the video. All right, now to get the link, you come over here to where it says share. Remember, you have to turn on to change the general access from restricted to anyone with the link. All right, remember, if it's YouTube, you make your video either unlisted or public so that people could access the video, right? So for Google Drive, make your video accessible to anyone with the link. All right, so copy the link, click on done, then we head over back to our README to update it. All right, on our README, we'll add the link to our demo video, right? So I'll write the name here, Google Drive, then add the link. All right, so the link, so step 4 has been done. All right, now let's head over to step 5 to make our posts. All right, so step 5 says post about your project on Twitter, that's X, and LinkedIn using these hashtags, hashtag PlotSenseAI, hashtag PlotSenseAI Hackathon 2025, hashtag Havilah Academy. Then also tag PlotSenseAI and Havilah Academy. Then add links to your. So when you are done with making the post on the two platforms, that link you add it to your README and also to submission JSON. Like I said, the submission JSON is on step 3. That's when we are doing step 3. When we are working on step 3, we'll work on submission JSON. All right, so let's head over to our socials to make our respective posts. All right, starting with Twitter, let's make our post. All right, so click on our create post icon, and so this place, that is where we're going to add description and or this is where we're going to make our post. All right, so let's start with hello everyone. So this is just a mini description about our project. All right, when it gets to your turn, you have to make it more polished. All right, then remember the requirements say that we should add some respective hashtags and also tag PlotSense AI and Havilah Academy. All right, so let's add those hashtags. All right, so the first hashtag is hashtag PlotSense AI. Next is hashtag PlotSenseAI Hackathon 2025. Then next is hashtag Havilah Academy. All right. So that also we're going to tag Havilah Academy and PlotSense AI. All right. So tag PlotSense AI. Right. Then next is also after that tag Havilah Academy. All right. I had to get rid of the other description so that we can have space for our tagging. All right. So next is to tag Havilah Academy. Havilah. All right. Havilah Academy. After all this, we'll make our post. So we'll click on post. All right. So our post has been made. All right. So you could also add images, like you add images to your post. All right. So now we have to copy the link to our post. Click on copy. All right. All right, we are on our LinkedIn, so we're going to be creating a post also for that. So click on create post. Now those things I said on the Twitter, just going to paste it right here in. So I'll just make paste. All right. So remember, like I said on the Twitter, you can just add add an image about concerning your post so that at least your post can be visually appealing. All right. So let me just get an image here. So okay, uh let's head back. Let me get an image we could use. All right, let's say this is the image of our project that I worked on. Just add it here. All right, so remember, also for your Twitter, you should add the image also for your post. All right, so let me just do this. Remember the requirements that was given. Write these hashtags on your posts. Hashtag PlotSenseAI, hashtag Havilah, PlotSenseAI Hackathons 2025, hashtag Havilah Academy. All right, then also tag PlotSenseAI and Havilah Academy. All right, hashtag at Havilah Academy. All right, so next thing is for us to click on post. All right, our post has been created. Next for us is just to get the links to our post. All right, so this is our post. Next is for us to copy the link to the post. All right, copy link to post. Now we head over back to our README to update our README file. All right, now on our README file, we're going to be adding the link to the respective links to their sections. All right, so for LinkedIn post, we add the link to our LinkedIn post. There's it. Then the Twitter post, we add the link to our Twitter post. All right, this is it. All right, README file. We need to push our changes to GitHub. All right, we need to push our code, our project to GitHub. All right, so let's do that right now. Open my terminal. All right, to push our code to GitHub, we'll use the following commands. All right, git init. All right, so sorry for that. Let's need to use git add dot first of all before writing git commit. All right, so write git add dot. All right, okay, so now git commit. This is a git commit message we are writing, all right? So that then git branch dash m main, right? Next is git remote add origin, git remote add origin, the URL of our created repository, then enter. Next is git push, right? All right, our project has been pushed to GitHub. All right, so our project has been pushed. Remember, see the requirements here. This is the project title, all right? So you can see it here. This is the repo title, all right? This is the README file, all right? So our project has been pushed. Now, step 3 says submit to this repository. So submit your entry to the official PlotSense Hackathon submission repository, all right? This is the repository, all right? Then fork and create submission. Fork the PlotSense AI Hackathon submissions repository to your GitHub account. Choose your track and navigate to the appropriate directory, all right? So there are two tracks, PlotSense ML track and PlotSense Dev track. So you navigate to your own appropriate directory, right? So we worked on, for this video, we'll be using the dev track, all right? We'll be navigating to the dev track because we worked on the dev track video, all right? So this is it. Then 3, create a new file, your project name .json, and use the appropriate templates below. So for the ML track, if you know you worked on the ML track, this is the appropriate template for you, all right? Then if you know you worked on the dev track, this is the appropriate template for you. All right, so let's do that before we come over to this part. All right, so we're going to copy this. All right, copy it and head over to this URL. So click on it. All right, on the URL, now let's fork the repository to our GitHub account. All right, so click on fork. All right, we are in the process of the forking of the repository. This is it. All we have to do is click on create fork. Remember, it's been forked to our own GitHub repository, all right? So click on create fork. All right. After creating the fork, to make our changes, we need to, or to submit our PR, we need to git clone this project, all right? All right, so click on the drop down. On code, click on drop down. So there are several methods to git clone this project, but I'll be going with the HTTPS method, all right? So I'll just click on copy URL to clipboard and I'll head over to my terminal to git clone this project. All right, to git clone, we use the command git clone, paste in the forked repo URL, all right, and we hit on enter. So you could see cloning into the folder, all right? So wait for it to clone. All right, our project has been cloned. Now let's navigate to the project and open it in our VS Code. All right, sorry. We cd into the project, cd, then hit enter. Next is code dot, so that we can open it in our code editor. Code dot. All right, so we are in our code editor. This is the clone forked repo. So we navigate to submissions folder. Then remember, since we are working, we are using the dev track for this instance, we'll head over to this um, dev track folder, this PlotSense dash 2025 dash dev folder, and we create a new file, our project name .json. So the project name is PlotSense anomaly plugin, all right, or PlotSense anomaly detection plugin. And let me just write that. All right, PlotSense anomaly detection plugin.json. All right, enter and create our file. This is it. So remember that the template that we copied from GitHub, all right, while we're going through the steps, that template we're going to modify the template and then paste it. All right, paste it here. All right, so our JSON file has been modified. I modified it on my notepad. Then I'm going to be pasting the modified JSON file in this file here. All right, so just paste. All right, so as you can see, this is the exact template for the dev track. All right, now this ID is your ID. Remember the unique user ID you got when you fill the form in step 1. All right, then the track PlotSense dev. If it was ML track that worked on, we write PlotSense ML. All right, then project name PlotSense anomaly detection plugin. All right, then our team name, this is the name to our team. Then repo URL, this is the URL to, remember, that's our project that we updated the README that we pushed to GitHub, the project that we worked on actually. That's the project that we worked on for this hackathon. This is the URL, the GitHub, the repo URL. Then the link, this video URL is the demo video that we made concerning this project that we worked on. So we uploaded it on Google Drive, and this is the link to the Google Drive. If you uploaded it on YouTube, you add the link here. All right, then contribution PRs. All right, let me show you guys something. Let's head over back to GitHub. All right, now on GitHub, on the PlotSense AI Hackathon submission repo, if you read through these instructions, go down to this point where it says track 1 is PlotSense ML. Use PlotSense as AI as your primary tool for exploratory data analysis in a machine learning project. All right, then track 2, this is my focus, PlotSense dev. Develop modules that add advanced analytical capabilities to PlotSense AI's core functionality. All right, for detailed guidelines on dev track contribution, see track guide.md. All right, remember, for devs, the people that went with the dev track, you are to make the project you are to make, the project that you worked on, you are to make those, you are to work with those projects with these guidelines. All right, let's head over to this. PlotSense is an open source project. All right, and for you to show that you actually worked on the dev track, you have to have made contributions to PlotSense project. All right, now these are the guidelines you would follow to make those contributions to PlotSense repo. All right, this is the guideline. All right, so what this in our VS code, what this contribution PRs actually mean is that those pull requests that you made, those pull requests that you created while you those contributions you made while you were working on a project to the um PlotSense PlotSense repo. These are these links here are those links are the links to those PRs that you're going to add here. So remember, we pushed our project to GitHub. That's the project that we made. That's our own project to GitHub. Now we worked on the dev track. We are to push those contributions also to PlotSense AI repository. All right, so we'll create a pull request and push those repos to PlotSense AI. So if you worked on the dev track, follow those guidelines, and the links to those PRs, you add it here. All right, now for those that worked on the machine learning track, this section was not there, so you just push your, so the way I just push that project, you just push it there onto your GitHub immediately. All right. So the next step here is social links. Now the links to those posts that we made on this one is the link to our Twitter, and this is the link to our LinkedIn. All right, the links to those posts. Then Discord handle, your Discord handle username. All right, the contact email, remember your email, your contact email, that will be the email that will be used to contact you. All right. Then team members, if you worked solo, you can just remove this second field, but if you were two, more than one, two or three or four, five individuals that worked on the project, add their names and their respective roles. All right, so now is we're going to push this change to our forked repo on our GitHub. All right, so I'll open my terminal to make my push. Now I want to note this. You can see that this we are on the main branch, but I'll advise, so that we can just move swiftly, or for best practices, let's create a second branch, a branch named review on our own fork repo, right? So that when we are comparing our pull requests, it will be faster for us. All right, so you use the git command git checkout -b review for to create a review branch. All right, the review branch has been created. Now let's start pushing our changes. All right, so git add submissions, that's this folder, slash plotsense dash 2025 dash dev, this folder, slash the project title. Right, project title is plotsense anomaly detection dash plugin. All right, so click on enter. All right, next is git commit, add our commit message. Right, git commit dash m added plotsense anomaly detection plugin. Detect. All right, enter. All right, next is to push. All right, git push origin review, click enter. All right, our project has been pushed to GitHub. So we just head over to our GitHub and compare our PR. All right, so in most cases, when you head over to your GitHub, you might not see a tag written at the top bar of your repo saying compare and pull request. So all you have to just do is just click on this link, and it will redirect you to the page where you have to create your PR. All right, so just for meantime, we'll just copy this link and head over to our GitHub. All right, why we are copying this link is, if that when we head over to our GitHub and we don't see that tag, we can just paste this link on our browser and just switch over to the page. All right, we are on our GitHub and we couldn't see that tag. All we just have to do, don't panic, just paste in the link here, and we'll create our PR. All right, so as you can see here, before we head over to this, let me take you guys back to the instructions that was laid. If you look here, it says submit pull request. All right, commit your JSON file to your fork, which we have done already. Open a pull request to the review branch, which is what we are currently on. All right, PR title is submission : your ID dash your project name. Then PR description, include your user ID, repo link, video link, and team details. All right, so we are currently on 2, 3, and 4 right now. All right, so let's head over back to our pull request page so that we can continue where we stopped. All right, so we are on the page right now. So the PR title, let's add our PR title, right? Right, project title, submissions column, your ID, then dash your project name. All right. So description, add your video, your repo URL, video URL. All right. User ID and team details. All right. So just add that into this page. All right. User ID, added extra things. You can also make yours more polished. All right. So the track, dev track, project name, PlotSense anomaly detection plugin, repository URL. This is repo to our project, our own project. All right. Video demo, the link to our demo video, social links. These are the links to our social platform. One is Twitter and LinkedIn. Team members can also, if you are more than two that worked on it, can also add the names. All right. Then channel, your Discord username, and your email, contact email. All right. So also, guys, take note of this. Our the repository should be PlotSenseAI PlotSenseAI GitHub slash the PlotSenseAI Hackathon submissions repository. And the base branch should be review branch. Then head repository should be our own forked repository. This is my name here slash the PlotSenseAI Hackathon submissions folder. All right. Then the branch also should be review branch. Like, this review branch was what we created for best practices. All right. You could also go with the main branch. Like, you can also switch here, but just stick with the review. See, we didn't have to change anything here. All right. Let's go scroll to see if there are any other things, any other changes to make. Also, you can also add images of your project. All right. You can also add images of your project. All right. So next is to click on create pull request. Right, our pull request is creating. All right, so our pull request has been created. Now you can see that the GitHub bot here is doing GitHub actions bot is currently doing some checks here. All right, doing some validation checks on our submission. All right, all right. As you can see here, the submission. This is the submission validation results. Our submission file validation passed. We passed all 17 checks. All right, you can see it. Everything here is valid. All right, all checks have been passed. No conflict with base branch. All right, this is a good response. All right, even if you look at the top of your browser, you can also see the check sign here to show that your project was successful. Also, if you go to your mail account or your mail messages, you also see this message there to show that your project was successful. All right. And the final step, it says Discord verification. Post in the hashtag submissions Discord channel with your GitHub repo link. Now, the GitHub repo link here is talking about this pull request, this PR link, this pull request link, this pull request that we created, the link to our submissions. All right, the link to this page, the link to our submissions. Why? Because this is what the reviewers will use to verify and track your official submissions to the PlotSense AI main repo, which is this PlotSense repo. All right, so this is what the reviewers will use to track your submissions. All right, so we'll be heading to our Discord to submit our link in the hashtag submissions Discord channel. All right, let's head over to Discord right now. All right, so on your Discord, navigate to Havilah Academy Discord channel, then under PlotSense AI Hackathons 2025 section, scroll down to where it says submission. Now on the submissions channel, we're going to be submitting our link. All right, so I already copied mine. So this is my message. Here is my official submission pull request to the hackathon. Here's my official submission PR, right? This is now the link to my pull request. All right. So I've added my name just right. You could see it here. This is everything. This is how our submissions is supposed to be. All right. So after adding the link, we are done with our submissions. All right. Now we are done with our submission. Let's just go through the whole readme and see if everything we did was appropriate. All right. So maybe we could start from here, read through this, the steps. We did step 1, we have done all this. Step 2, we have done all this. Step 3, we have done all this. We worked on the dev track. If you worked on the ML track, use the ML track template. All right. But since we worked on the dev track, we did all this. We used our template. We used this dev template. All right. We passed all these checks. All right. We did our demo video, uploaded it, added the links, even our social media. We did all this. We also did step 6. All right. So that is it. So as you can see here, the requirements checks. We checked this box because we did that. We did this. We did this too. We also did this. We also did this. Did this. So apparently, okay. The last step here is after posting and using the hashtag, we also did this. After this, the next step is to start PlotSense GitHub. Now, this is what we are to do next. All right. All right. So to start plot this repository, all we have to do is to head over to the top, and at this place here, we click on start. So we start. You can see it. We have started this this repository. All right. So we scroll back down, see that we have done this requirement, followed PlotSenseAI and Havilah Academy on Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you have done all this. For us, our own case, we have done that also. Then posted in Discord submissions channel, we have also done that. So we have passed all this requirement checklist, and also we have followed the 6 steps below. We have done the 6 steps. All right. Important notes. All right, say 1 submission per team, only 1 JSON file per team. As you can see here, valid contact email required. We'll use it for updates. All right. Complete all requirements. See, incomplete submissions may not be considered. Take note. We followed all the requirements here. All right. Public repository only. All right. Ensure that your project repo is public, like I said before. Now, automated validation. When you submit your PR, our automated system will validate. Like you see, our checks was all passed. All right. The bot will comment on your PR with validation results, fix any issues, and push changes to retrigger validation. All right. So post hackathon. After the hackathon, all approved submissions will be showcased on the PlotSense AI website, showcased on the Havilah Academy website, archived in the archive/PlotSense-2025 branch, featured in our community highlights. All right. So any questions at all, reach out in the Discord server. All right. Happy hacking. So we have completed all requirements from the beginning to the bottom. All right. So that is it for this video, and happy hacking, yo. Peace.